Kissimmee Bay welcomes you to the Burton Langley Golf Museum. Here you will find over 2,000 golf-related items dating from 1600. Clubs include long-nose play club, a one-piece club, rut iron, wood-face cleek, and a water iron. Also, you'll find toys, jewelry, china, postcards, 1926 glass slide of Bobby Jones, along with various posters, prints, and paintings. A numbered guide is provided for your convenience.
It happened on Friday the 13th when I was 9 years old. I was running to meet my mother when I fell across the tracks. Before anyone could help me, the train had passed. And I knew right away I never again touch anything with my two hands.
Tommy McAuliffe is his name, and he's a man to remember. For in spite of what happened to him, he lives the same kind of life as you do and I do. Even using a club like this with greater skill than most of us. Mr. Albert Staub of Cincinnati remembers Tommy McAuliffe from as far back as 1932. He writes, about 24 years ago, an armless golfer gave an amazing exhibition of his skill on the stage of the Albee Theater here in Cincinnati. This young man proceeded to chip ball after ball from a basket about 40 feet away into it. The golf club was placed between his neck and shoulder and swung from that position. I believe it would be a wonderful inspiration to all people if you could locate him and have him on your show. Well, Mr. Staub, that young armless golfer who amazed you 24 years ago will amaze you even more today. By way of film, let Tommy McAuliffe tell you in his own words.
Art, I'm indeed happy to have you and your friends visit with me in Detroit. I know life is what you make it, and I've tried to make the best of mine. I believe there is no handicap in life except a mental one. And this belief is wholeheartedly with me, and I've practiced it all my life. For the past 20 years, ever since I quit show business, I've run a successful insurance business of my own. Of course, without arms, I have my own special way of doing things. When customers telephone me, I don't need a secretary to answer the call. When I was 9, just after the accident, I overheard someone tell my mother I'd end up on a street corner selling pencils. That's why I've enjoyed working so hard, to prove a handicapped person doesn't have to be handicapped. Enjoyed family life more than I, especially when Marguerite, my wonderful wife, and my 3 daughters and son play cards at home. Without hands, it takes time to learn to drink and eat as nice as the next fellow. But once you master the problem, it becomes as natural as breathing. It requires a good memory to play cards my way, because I cannot hold them. One quick look and I must put them face down on the table again. I've had a winning hand ever since I met my wife, Marguerite, 37 years ago. With her, our 4 children, and 14 grandchildren, I am indeed a lucky chap. And more so, I'm a proud family man. I'm more proud, perhaps, of the title of the world's champion armless golfer. I use no gadgets, just plain ordinary golf clubs, and my lowest score for 18 holes is 85. Of course, I get the greatest kick out of golf by doing my trick shots. Let me show you if I'm lucky today.
My friends, as we follow Tommy around, I want you to watch his form, the way he follows through. His coordination is remarkable, too, and he gets the maximum of power out of his neck and shoulder. That's his son out there in the fairway. Tommy's short game is deadly, the result of years of trick shooting into a basket on a vaudeville stage. He even asked his son to put him into the trap just for the fun of it. You know, as a youngster, Tommy learned the game as a caddy. At one time, he augmented his income as a golf reporter. Any club, it seems, will turn the trick for Tommy in a trap. He's a dead-eye putter, too. So for our cameras, we wanted him to make better use of the green by something more than an ordinary putt. All you golfers take special note of this bit of action. Oops, try it again. Yes, all in a day's outing for this armless champion. Now for the stunt that always wowed him when Tommy played the vaudeville circuit many years ago. Remember this trick, Mr. Staub? His William Tell shot.
Well, Art, as an old showman myself, I certainly can't top that shot. So I know it's time to say so long. Except I want to add these final 4 words. You asked for it.
Mr. Staub, you're right. That was a great inspiration there. Let me see, next week, we're going to visit some of America's finest young men. They're the members of the Honor Guard at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier at Arlington, Virginia. Also, we're going to visit the most fantastic gadget home you ever saw. And there's a ski expert who risks his neck to prove that skiing can be safer. Well, I just use time to say, for Skippy Peanut Butter, good night and see you next week.
You Asked For It has been selected for viewing by the Armed Forces overseas.
This is ABC Television Network.